Yo, what's up, guys? Today I want to work on this challenge on Codewars, moving zeros to the end. So, the instruction is to write an algorithm that takes an array and moves all of the zeros to the end, preserving the order of the other elements. Um, so, they give an example of the input is a list, and then the output is the reorder list with all the zeros moving to the end. So we will have some more practice with list this way. So the way I'm thinking about this problem is in the list there will be elements of 0 and elements that are not zeros. And let's just grab this list as an example. So in our function, we will create two empty lists. List 1 will contain the non-zero elements, and list 2 will contain the zero elements. And we will iterate through the list for I in array. If the element is not 0, we will append it to the list 1. If it is 0, we append it to list 2, and at the end we will return a combined list of list 1 plus list 2. So that's what I'm thinking we are doing. So if I is not 0, and something to notice is that in Python, the false, when you compare to 0, what would you get? It would be true. So false is actually 0. And if we say so we have to take this into account of our conditional, because if not, false would be included in list 2, which is not what we wanted. So we can use we can check for the type of I if type, let's say, or if I is not 0, or type I is equal boolean, we can append I to list 1, and else we L2 append I, and this function will return L1 plus L2. Okay. Another way to do this is to use the isInstant function. We stick into I, and it will check if I is an instance of the data type boolean. So let's take a look. Let's test move 0 L. Okay, so this is, that's not li2. Okay, so did we get it correct? So false 1 1 2, wait, false 1 1 2 13A00. Okay, so looks like we got it. We got the desired outcome. So the question is, can we make this function better by using list comprehension? And I think we can do that. Let's rewrite the function. Muzio so let's just do L1 equal I for I in array if I is not 0 or is instant I bool. So basically we shorten this for loop into a list comprehension, and L2 equal I for I in array if I equals 0. Correct? Or we can just do we can just use the difference of the array. Let's check. Let's just say, so L minus, let's do else minus false. Okay, so we cannot do a subtract of list. So how about we do length of L. So we know length of L is 9, and for whatever length here, we will say 0 multiplied by the number of the difference of the length of L1, length of array minus length of L1, and this is not a list, it should be this. And so we also return L1 plus L2. Okay, let's test again. Let's test L. What does it say? Can only concatenate list, not into list. Okay. Wait, how does that work? 0 times, no, it should be a list of 0 multiplied by 5. Yeah, so 0 has to be a list. And we can do ta-da. Okay, let's test this against the test case over here. So everything passed. Cool. So here it is. This is my solution. I think this and this is pretty much the same, except I use list comprehension for the second solution. So we get some more practice with list this way. Thank you for watching.